Quick disclaimer here, trading is very risky and carries a high level of risk. Anything said here is not a financial advice. Make sure you trade with money you can only afford to lose. Stay safe.
So what's up, guys? This is the voice of TRADEWITHWORLDBANK, and we are back this year. And like I said, I was going to start recording every Monday and Tuesday. So every Monday we're going to be looking at Forex, and every Tuesday we're going to be looking at Tuesday. Every Tuesday we're going to be looking at crypto. So that means it's going to be like Forex Monday and Crypto Tuesday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And if you are new to the channel or you're just viewing this channel for the very first time, I want you to subscribe and like this video before we proceed. And also, those that have been watching for a long time and have not subscribed, because the algorithm says most of you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And then before I get started, I have a mentorship program where I send beautiful setups to every one of my students. As you can see, we have beautiful trades over here that we always take, and I send the before and after, so you also get the strategy while you are learning. I have 172 subscribers worldwide, and if you're interested, without further ado, contact me on Telegram or WhatsApp. Link will be in the description. So let's go into today's topic. And before I get started again, if you have any part of Forex that is confusing you, I'm going to make video on that. So drop your comments, and let me know what you guys have problems with. Then I'm going to make a dedicated video on that. Today I'm going to be looking at how I trade. Last year we looked at all of this, so let me delete everything I have over there. Let me delete everything I have over here also. And last year I was looking at analysis, but this year is going to be more of what you guys want or whatever comes to my mind, and then I'm going to talk about it. But today I'm going to be looking at some people always ask me, how do I analyze? Because they don't even know how to analyze, they don't know where to start from. And I want to make sure that this video is going to be a very short video, probably 8 minutes, and I'll be done. Now, how I analyze would be different from how you all analyze. But let me point out one thing. How you should analyze should depend on your type of trader. If you are a scalper, you should not target daily time frame just like this. Your analysis can start from the daily, but you shouldn't take so much time on the daily. You should start from the 1 hour, the 15 minutes, and then the 3 minutes or the 5 minutes. Those are the time frames you want to work with. So how a swing trader would analyze will be different from how a scalper will analyze. Swing trader will probably use the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. A swinger is going to use the daily time frame and 4-hour time frame, but the day trader is going to use the 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. That's for the intraday analysis. Then a scalper, can start from the 1 hour and below. Now, how do I analyze? This is what I do. I trade demand and supply and some other rudiments that make everything become a whole, but I'm not going to show everything here, of course. Now, let's say you're a demand and supply trader, right? You're a demand and supply trader and you want to day trade or swing trade. You want to swing trade, you read the daily time frame, right? And then we've got a nice, oh, sorry about that. We've got a nice demand zone over here. I've got a nice demand zone over here. That is the break of structure. That is break of structure right there. And we have the demand zone just right there. The demand zone is right here. Right. Now, which entry are you going to use for the entry? Which time frame are you going to use for the entry? That is going to be you can use the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame, right? So on the 1-hour time frame, you want to look for another demand zone inside that demand zone. Okay, so we have a demand zone here. I would love to use demand zone over here, right? I'll love to use demand zone over here. So we've got the break of structure, and my entry is going to be based on this demand zone over here, so you can see, and my stop loss would be just below it, right? I have 12 pip stop loss here, and that's how I'm going to be trading this beautiful setup. You understand? Then target is going to be probably 100 pips because I want to swing. You understand? Because I want to swing. That is what I always do, and I show you guys on my WhatsApp status, but that is just a little part of it, not all. But this is the idea. This most of the time, this is always the idea behind setups that I send. You can see 100 pips, and I target nothing less than 100 pips when I'm swinging. You understand? So that is how I trade. So let's look at another analysis, guys. And now you can see how I identified the demand zone over there. We got this break of structure here because that was a higher high. You can see there's also a break of structure here too. There's a break of structure here. There's a break of structure here. And that's confirming the demand zone without any stress of imbalance, inducement, liquidity, and so on and so forth. So what I'll be expecting next, you know, I can anticipate sales, I can anticipate buys. This is a bigger time frame, you know. That's the supply zone over there. We've got this break of structure here. We've got this break of structure here, break of structure below, just like this. And I'll be anticipating the sell from there with the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is kind of how I trade. Now let's look at the other pairs. Let's look at another pair. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been bullish so far, and I don't think any analysis has really played out. Now you can see once Bitcoin is bullish, you really might not be able to catch the buys because it will just continue buying and spiking without any touch of a point of interest or something like that. But we can see that there was a little touch of point of interest here, that demand zone over there. I almost touched it, and going to the 1 hour time frame with this kind of reaction, there will probably be no entry. Yeah, so probably there was no entry here because this is the demand zone. This is the break of structure. This is the demand zone. Over here, this is the demand zone, right? That's the demand zone. Break of structure above, just like that. Break of structure, and this will be the demand zone. So those that will use this green candle will have gotten, but those that will use this red candle would have gotten, or those that use midpoint. And just like that, we got the O movement, you can see. So Bitcoin, I'm still expecting this to be bullish. Let's look at the weekly time frame now because I'm not seeing something clear here. Okay, there are no range. There's no, this is a clean traffic, right? This is what we call a clean traffic over here. There's no resistance to the left. So there's high probability Bitcoin goes to 65,000 again. There's high probability Bitcoin goes to 65,000 again. But let's see. We're not here for the crypto analysis, but you know, I'm just trying to explain something. GBP JPY doesn't really give setups to, only some on some strategies. So you guys also need to know the strategy that works for your pair. If not, you just be trading one single pair and you keep missing on all the opportunities. Now let's look at day trading, right? Day trading. So for day trading, I use the 4-hour time frame and the 1 hour time frame, or the 15 minutes time frame, or the 30 minutes time frame. This is a nice demand zone over here. Why is this mouse misbehaving? And I anticipate price to, you know, react from there. And we've got this supply at this point of interest over here that has been mitigated. Then you can use 30 minutes for the entry, something like this. You can use this point of interest, but for me, I don't like this kind of entry because now my stop loss has to be above, because I love my stop loss being above everything or below everything, right? So this is the 35 pip stop loss, which I don't really advise, but you can still use 15 pip stop loss over here. So you can use this. This is a nice entry point, but be cautious of this zone here. So that means this is like a risky entry zone. So next week we are going to meet and see how this one play out. Okay. You can see identifying the zones are not easy, are not difficult, rather. They are not difficult. We have GBP here. That is for day trading. You can see, let's look at this demand zone here. You can see as I'm plotting out my demand zone. I think I have a trade on GBP USD. I have it set up on GBP USD. Okay, still playing around. It has not triggered. And yes, I sent this setup to my students, and I'm very sure some of them are trying to also going to be inside this trade or waiting for my pending order, just like me. And I have beautiful trades that I've taken, very beautiful ones over the last few weeks, like I showed you on my mentorship group. So let's go back to GBP CHF. Okay, so we have this demand zone here. We have this demand zone here. Moving to the 30 minutes time frame, let's look for the entry. This is very simple. You don't need to stress yourself on. And we have this break of structure here. We've got this break of structure. We've got this break of structure, and this will be the entry. This is the demand zone, right? This is the entry, but there was no entry there. Then we got another break of structure here. We got another break of structure here. Then this is going to be the demand zone, something like this. Yes, and we keep getting break of structures, keep getting break. So those that love to re-enter, they'll just keep re-entering, re-entering, re-entering. And I'm going to tell you something about sorry about that. I'm going to tell you something real quick about demand and supply right now. Now, another good way to identify demand and supply is the use of higher lows and higher highs, right? Market is on a big trend, downtrend. This is higher low. This is a lower low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. This is a lower high. Now, never forget, price moves in these kinds of series, and also markets always goes in higher lows and higher highs. So price will always give us a new low, right? It will give us a new high to give us a new low, something like that, right? So it has to create a low, then it has to give us what? A new high. Once you can identify the lows and highs, the high for a downtrend is the supply zone, right? And that is where you want to enter, because you want to you want to sell, right? The demand and supply, you want to sell. What's all this? You want to sell high, buy low, sell high. Remember, so that is the supply zone. The highs are the supply zone. So same thing for the uptrend also, right? Same thing for the uptrend. You want to, this is the higher high, higher low, higher high. You should know that price should give us a new low and also want to give us a new high. So once you know that, you already know that this, after knowing that this is the next zone that price wants to create a low from, right? And then give us a high from there. So that is what we are leveraging upon as demand and supply. And that is why most of the time my demand and supply trades always plays out. Most of the time my demand and supply trades always plays out. Let me go to the group over here, and you can see all my setup. You can see bought from the bottom over here 0.5. Even this one, euro card. So euro card, look at that euro card now. Look at that sniper entry. Sorry, look at that sniper entry over there. And this was the before of the euro card. This was the before over here, and look at the after. So very crazy, right? So we have different, most of the time the zones would always play out once you can identify it right. Once you can identify it right. So I wouldn't say much on that. We got the sniper entries over here, and yeah, let me just stop there. So if you're interested, just let me know. How many minutes have we done right now? We've done 13 good minutes. All right, so that is where I'm going to stop for now, guys. If you love this video, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, and I believe you guys learned something. If you learned something, comment whatever you learned in the comment section. Drop them in the comments. I want to know. And yes, if you're interested in my mentorship, drop a comment or chat me up. My link will be in the description. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.